October 7th is the Global Day of Action against Rio Tinto, when trade unions throughout the world intend to bring to Rio Tinto's attention and the broader community that Rio Tinto is a bad corporate citizen. International unions are campaigning against Rio Tinto because the company has both historically and indeed currently an appalling record of environmental damage, of labour rights abuse, of dislocation of Indigenous persons in the areas where they operate, and of course their renowned anti-union attitude. The lowlights for the company over the last 12 months are its behaviour in Mongolia in particular. They have major issues with both their workforce over there, the local trade union movement, and indeed the government of Mongolia. We've had bad reports out of Mozambique, where they were involved in the coal industry in the last 12 months. They're attempting to sell out of that now, but massive social dislocation of the Indigenous people in Mozambique. And in Madagascar, again, reports of precarious work, poor treatment of workers and bullying of trade union officials in that country. And of course, there's still being Rio Tinto in Australia. Here in Australia, we've seen the abuse of workers and the mistreatment of workers when they were made redundant from Rio Tinto's Hale Creek operation in central Queensland. Their activities in all of those countries just typifies the ongoing bad behaviour of this ruthless mining giant.
We currently have contractors displaced and permanent workforce. We were told by Sam today that it's Rio's approach that they look after their communities, their locals, their permanent employees, but yet we don't see that actually in the communities at the workplaces.
I asked for union representation there and then. I was denied it, which I felt, was wrong on a lot of levels. He had somebody else in there with him, which was his HR lady. We got dropped off about midnight back in town with all our bags and belongings. If it wasn't for a friend who works out there still, who kept his job. Once he found out that I was leaving, he requested that he leave with me so I wasn't left alone that night.
Direct engagement strategy is something which Rio Tinto did pioneer, and they still use it. There is no such thing as a one-on-one relationship with Rio Tinto, and if you don't toe the Rio Tinto line, they'll manage you out of the business.
It's about unsecure work. You've got no security about your employment. That's the type of definitions around precarious work, and we witness that every day, where people can't go and get finance from their banks because they haven't got guarantee of long-term employment. It's only day-to-day type employment arrangements.
Making money is fine. I don't have a problem. The union doesn't have a problem with Rio Tinto making money. But it has to be done in a globally responsible manner, and it's not doing that. Our message to Rio Tinto is that the trade union movement globally is here, it's here to stay, and that we will fight and campaign against Rio Tinto until such time as this company shows respect and gives dignity to its workers, to the environment in which it operates and the communities in which it operates.